be quick, alright? All your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them uppercats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps, alright? They go to click, 911, all over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my... Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, break! Get up! Cowboy 80! Bronco 80! I'm not lying! I'm not lying! Get up!
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Go! Bronco 80! Trap 60! Trap 60! Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hurt.
Here's Milton. He'll try and do... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. An audible here to get a new look.
18. Mustang 19. 18, 5 years. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Panther 6, 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Buffalo 18. Big Lions,
Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Now Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
60 Eagles, 6, Mustang 19. Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground the 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Viking 18. Viking 18. Warriors 70.
To throw, it's Milton. Going right back to Fant. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Noah Fant, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
On play action, here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Dart looking to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Go! Top, hot, 70, hot, 70. Dragon, ready, go. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Hurt. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Hey. 60, 70 Lions. Alert.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw is Milton. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, What do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game? All of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 47-yard line.
A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. The Raiders on top. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message.
Ready up. Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 6 Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Rig, rig. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Milton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 19.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Warriors 17, 19 Lions. Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
19, 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And caught it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneers. 19, 18. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Milton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Milton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play there for Vegas. 49 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. Let go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Now fumble. It's out. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 30 line. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we got a chance to put points on the board.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Dart. He's going to look deep down the field. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go, Reed, go. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. This now a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Milton. He'll try and do this himself. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards. Back to throw. Milton. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On the ready.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Off play action. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And that could have been, and probably should have been, a third interception at this first half. He's got to figure out something because you cannot give the ball away like he's done and have any chance to win this game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, come on. Set. 70, steady.
Looking to throw. Milton. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They'll throw now on the final play. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
To throw, Dart. Man, and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing his Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A gain of 2 on the play.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. To throw is Dart. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Come on. Set. Liking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. Milton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. That is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
19 right.
Back to throw. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, Smash. Warrior 70. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Looking to throw. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
That'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To the air, Dart. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Giants will add to their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 76 yards. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
At the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw now, Dart. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
At the 60, at the 60. 19 tight, 19 Lions.
Now Dart. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing again. Here's Dart. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart going to look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60. Cut my team, cut my team. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hold it ready. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Milton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Drop 50. Drop hot 70. Hot 70. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Milton now to throw. Looking deep for Elliott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 118 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have a Giants first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Off the play fake, it's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 3rd down and 13. The RPO, he completes it. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
18, Pioneer, 79 Broncos. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And the Las Vegas first down.
50 Bobcats. Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing is Milton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 130 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. 70, smash.
Another run to Mitchell. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can put you either pick or brown.
Tag. 60 Bison.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Into space at the 45. Oh, he sheds himself free. And down to the 29-yard line.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Raiders.
And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League. They are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all the on my two first, no dribble. Always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like Giannis, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like beer. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30.